Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead. Well, I have been baking and dehydrating spaghetti squash all day. So guess what's for dinner? Okay, first off, what we need to do is we need to take some of our baked spaghetti squash, and it's just cooled down and come out of the oven. If you don't have some already baked, you can rehydrate some of your dehydrated spaghetti squash, or you cut one of these puppies in half ahead of time. You seed it, and then you just bake it upside down on a cookie sheet at 350 degrees for about an hour. So we're just going to see how nicely that comes out. I'm going to go ahead and take the other half of this squash and take it out, and then we'll be back. I'm going to wing this because I got so many wonderful dehydrated things, and this is so, even though it's baked, it's so loaded with moisture. We're going to do this with dehydrated vegetables. And this is a vegetarian dish. It doesn't have to be, but it can be, okay? You can add meat if you like. So I've got a shallow Pyrex dish here that I've put some olive oil in the bottom. We're going to take our magic bullet here, and we're going to put in a few of our dehydrated tomatoes. I'm going to say about 1/3 of a cup to 1/4 cup. And to that, I'm going to add just a little bit of granulated garlic. I'm going to say 1/2 teaspoon. And some pink Himalayan salt. And I'm just going to add, and I mean just like 1/2 teaspoon of hot peppers. If you want more dehydrated peppers, go right ahead. But you know what, folks? We're not spicy people, okay? I put a full teaspoon in. You're also going to need some Parmesan cheese, and I've got some nice flaked Parmesan cheese from the deli. I guess that'll do. I'm going to let that powder settle. Okay. We're going to add a layer of nice fresh mushrooms, and on top of that we are going to sprinkle our dehydrated tomatoes and peppers. We preheat our oven at 350 degrees, and we're going to put some dehydrated sweet peppers in there. Just a nice combination of flavors. And of course, about 2 tablespoons of our dehydrated onion flakes. Okay, now we're going to sprinkle some Parmesan flakes on top of here, like that. And now we're going to take our spaghetti squash. See how much water there is in this? If you were using regular vegetables, I would saute them first and drain as much of the water off the squash as you can. But we're just going to layer a nice layer of this all over our other veggies. It's going to be beautiful, isn't it? Okay, let's give this another layer of this wonderful flaked Parmesan. Yes, Papa's working on the barn edition. I wasn't going to do a video on cooking this, but somebody requested it, so. Now I know that looks like a lot of Parmesan cheese, and it is. But remember, folks, we're replacing the protein of the meat. And now, just for color, we're going to add some kale. We'll call it parsley. We're just going to pop that over on top. Dehydrated kale. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to cover this with a piece of foil. I'm going to pop this into a 350 degree oven for 20 minutes, And then I'm going to take the foil off and let it brown up for another 10 minutes. All right, we'll see you when this comes out of the oven. Alrighty, folks, let's have a look at this. Oh my. I wish you folks could smell this. This is just amazingly delicious smelling. We're going to let this sit for about 5 minutes to set up some and stop bubbling, and we'll get Papa to the table. This is spaghetti squash parmesan, and you're going to want a bigger piece than that. Easy, it's kind of liquidy.
No deer meat, no beef, no pork.
It's vegetarian night. Don't wrinkle your nose at me.
Is it pepper on it?
No.
What's this stuff? Kale?
You figured it out. Oh my God. And look, folks, he put a shirt on tonight.
Special occasion, I guess.
Careful, it's really, really hot.
Tastes good though.
Awesome.
Tasty.
This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, just another way to cook spaghetti squash. Spaghetti squash parmesan. Take care. Bye-bye.